Okay. Yeah, when you're ready.
This is a retest of my Bixler 2. I've been on the stock motor for several years. I've had it, and I've literally just changed it over to a Turnigy D28 26.6 2200 kV. It's the same one I use as my Falcon wing, so I know it's got plenty of power. I just wasn't sure how it would perform on the Bix. First off, it was very easy to launch. It just flew out to Neil's hand, climbing no problem. It's not a great day for testing. It's really quite breezy, and the combination of this not having a proper balance of the prop against the motor is causing all sorts of wobbles, along with definitely the frequency of the RPM I'm getting as well. That said, I thought I'd just share what we were trying to do, as we didn't have a particularly successful time in doing our mission. And our mission was to fly a chase flight to this little lake we saw about 1.5 kilometers away. So it's all going swimmingly at first. You can just see Neil's AXN being launched here. And we've got reasonably good at doing chase flights. But today, I don't know what it was. It was the position of the sun or the light. But I get behind this plane. I can see it perfectly. I put a bit of throttle on to catch up. And then the next thing I know, it was there 1 minute and it just disappears into nothing. It's just gone, which is curious. I can see a little bit more back on HD, but I couldn't see it in the FPV feed at all. So this is what we were trying to get to, and because we both had this landmark there, we'll say, oh no, we'll meet back up again at the lake. It'd be so easy to spot us. I've got the pan and tilt, so I should be able to pick them out really nicely against the grass background. And doesn't that pond look nice with the shimmer of the sun on it? But no, neither of us could see each other. Having done a circle or two of the lake and being really confounded about why we couldn't pick each other out in the sky, which is possibly the case of we're at a similar height and it becomes very difficult to pick out a plane unless it's against a nice green background where it would stand out much easier. So instead we elected to go back to our home point and try and pick each other up again from there. And this is just me returning to the home point, and Neil's just flying past there. So once again I managed to get on his tail, although surprisingly for the first time ever my Bixler's going a bit fast, which never used to happen, but does now. There he is, and again I'm like, okay, yeah, I've got you, not a problem, I'll follow you down there. And he disappears again, and I've completely lost him already at this point. That's unbelievable. Once again we get to the pond, we get a bit lower, thinking it'd be even easier to spot each other, but no, we spend a complete total of something like 10 minutes, each of us flying in circles, saying I'm at this bit, I'm at that bit. You can see just how much the plane's crabbing here with this wind behind it. It was really quite an evil day for wind. But we couldn't spot each other. So really the question Neil had to me, which was quite a good one, is, yeah, you've made the Bix to be able to fly in conditions that it couldn't before. So it's not having a problem in the wind, it's got plenty of speed behind it. Have you made it a better plane? Which I think is quite a good question, because I'm not completely convinced I have. It doesn't seem very efficient. Out of this, out of a 2200, maybe 10 minutes. Out of a 4000, we got 18 minutes. Maybe we'd get 20 out of it. Now it's over propped slightly. It's on a 7x5 prop, and I read that the ideal props on these motors are either 6x4, maybe 7x4, maybe 7.3. So if you're using this and you have a particularly efficient setup on a 3S, I'd be interested to know what prop you've got, and so I can try that out. I'll also have to have a bit of a look at the CG, because it just seems like it's draining the battery a lot more, so I'm wondering if this is a little bit nose heavy as it is at the moment, but we'll check that out. But there you go, I'll try and do some more testing of it and mix up my props a bit and try and get them balanced a bit better next time. Goodness, look at the state of that jello. And although the landing's very dodgy, I didn't hit either Neil or the bench. It's very close in both occasions. But there you go. Catch you in the next video.